All right, these are the live shots that are coming in from Madurai, where TTV Dhinakaran of the Sasikala camp, the man who has been seen as the nemesis of EPS OPS combined in the state of Tamil Nadu, is all set to launch his own party after he was denied, any claim as far as the AIADMK and the two-leaf symbol is concerned. It is expected that today he will be, of course, launching a political symbol. That could be pressure cooker. That's the symbol that he fought the elections on in the AIADMK by-polls, which he successfully, in fact, emerged as victorious. He's on the stage, and the entire venue with MGRs cut out with pictures of Jaya, Sasikala and TTV Dhinakaran, the man who now claims to be the real heir of the Jaya legacy. Just in a few moments, sidelined AIADMK leader TTV Dhinakaran, who is now an independent MLA, is all set to launch his political party. The Rajinikanth MLA's decision comes days after actor turned politician Kamal Haasan floated his political outfit, Makkalni Dhimayam. TTV Dhinakaran will announce the name of his party and its symbol. Remember, TTV Dhinakaran won the Rajinikanth by-polls on the pressure cooker symbol December last year. After that election was marred with controversies. Akshay Nath, my colleague, now joins me from the venue where TTV Dhinakaran already has reached. A massive show of strength there by TTV Dhinakaran. Akshay.
Ankit, it's a massive show of strength that is happening here. In fact, there's not a single spot in this entire ground that is unoccupied. More than 11 to 12,000 people are expected to have gathered here, and it seems like there are more people all across the road. There are people still waiting to enter into the venue. And when TTV Dhinakaran, the leader of the newly going to be launched party, entered, we saw how people were at a frenzy, Ankit. All of them just wanted to get a glimpse of the leader. And in fact, while many were waving two-leaf symbols, a few of them even were giving the thumbs-up symbol, which was the symbolic for the cooker which TTV Dhinakaran had contested using in Rajinagar. And what we're seeing here also, large banners of Periyar, Annadurai, MGR, Jaya and Sasikala, and now TTV Dhinakaran, indicating that the Dravidian Kalasan will be led by TTV Dhinakaran. So these are large symbolisms that are being used to, showcase TTV Dhinakaran's strength. And in fact, Melur Madurai is a Tevar belt, and TTV Dhinakaran, being a Tevar himself, seems to be the local favorite, and the support base that he's been receiving here is intense and immense, Ankit.
In fact, Akshay, if you could also, just tell us the kind of crowd that has come. I mean, what do you see around? Is it the embattled AIADMK supporters who, for the last few months after the demise of Jaya, did not know where to go, who to support because there was so much tussle going on? Who are these people? Largely those who have, come across in support of TTV Dhinakaran.
Well, Ankit, we're seeing that the whole support base that has gathered here are all from the AIADMK. In fact, you can see the people who have gathered on the dais are also all people who are AIADMK supporters. We have CR Saraswati, we have the 18 disqualified MLAs. All these people have been very well-known faces of the AIADMK when former Chief Minister Jaya was running the party. And now also all the starters who have come here, they've been continuously saying that for generations together, for years together, they have been ardent fans or ardent supporters of the AIADMK. The kind of Dravidian movement that AIADMK has contributed to the people of Tamil Nadu is immense, and that is one of the reasons why they're supporting them. And now they're saying that TTV Dhinakaran is the new face. In fact, TTV and his family have been associated with Jaya for more than 20 years now, and that gives them the credibility, that gives them the support much needed by the people of Tamil Nadu, or at least Madurai, to support TTV Dhinakaran here. And what we're seeing on the stage also is kind of a very, very different scenario, Ankit, because only a few weeks back, where we heard to Kamal Haasan launch also. But looking at the crowd that was gathered then and the crowd that is gathered now, it seems like TTV Dhinakaran seems to be a bigger favorite because, you know, while people were trying to be stopped at different checkposts, every one of them were pushing the way to in. They're coming in to say that we want to have a glimpse of a leader. We want to see TTV Dhinakaran. And that shows the kind of popularity that TTV Dhinakaran and his faction is enjoying in Madurai here, at least, Ankit.
You know, also, Akshaya, in a short span of time, of course, he's going to announce the name of his party. But any clue that you're picking up from his supporters, what it could be?
Ankit, well, what has been planned is in the next few minutes, TTV Dhinakaran will be making the formal announcement of the symbol. Also, he will be talking about the party's name that they have got permission to be used from the election commission. So TTV Dhinakaran was in Delhi yesterday and the day before, getting all the formalities completed for this official party launch. We know that the Delhi High Court has been supportive of them. So right now, we're seeing that all the supporters, all the senior members of the party are giving their views about what needs to be done by the faction. And, you know, you can see how there are people coming in with placards and, placards that read that TTV Dhinakaran in the next Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. He's a rightful leader, rightful legacy holder for the AIADMK. And most of these banners, they also have the super symbol in it. And we've seen that everybody has accepted the symbol and everybody has accepted the new party that they're talking about. And in fact, TTV Dhinakaran seems to be impressing everybody with his charisma and his smile. And while he was entering the venue also, I need to tell you, he was coming in his van, and as soon as he entered the venue, he got the top of the van and he was waving at every single person who was looking at them. And you're trying to tell them that, yes, I am there to reassure them that he will be the leader who will be bringing about the change. And, the kind of confidence that Jaya used to have, that was what was replicated by TTV Dhinakaran as well.
Well, I can see he is on the stage and behind him the pictures of MGR, of Jaya, of Sasi Kala, Periyar, trying to assert that Tamilian identity as well. And let me at this point of time also bring in our expert for this for anything that is down south, Sudhir, T.S. Sudhir, senior political journalist, analyst who is joining us on the broadcast as well. Sudhir, let's just stay with these live visuals. And what is the significance that you draw of the kind of crowd? You earlier said that he's a politician, he knows how to drive the crowds, but still a significant message being sent across to EPS, OPS.
Well, Ankit, Madurai is always seen as the political capital of Tamil Nadu. So it's pretty significant that he's chosen Madurai as a place where he will launch his party, announce the name of the party, also announce the party symbol, which is most likely to be the pressure cooker. We have seen Kamal Haasan also choosing Madurai to launch his party, the Makkal Nidhi Mayam. So in that sense, sending a message to Chennai, to the people, to the leadership of the AIADMK, that he cannot be brushed aside. He's no pushover. He means business. Also, the southern part of Tamil Nadu, and that's where Madurai is also seen as the place where the AIADMK has been traditionally strong. So drawing strength from the traditional strength of AIADMK, many of whom would probably be part of this huge crowd that we are seeing in Madurai at this point in time. So essentially a game of optics being played out, TTV Dhinakaran ensuring that there is a mass of people who would be seen magnified many times over on television screens to send a message to the AIADMK that he is there, even though he's out of the AIADMK formally, he's a leader of a rump group of about 18 dissident MLAs. He still remains a force to reckon with as far as AIADMK politics is concerned, and even as far as Tamil Nadu politics is concerned.
Sudhir, also, if you could just put things in perspective as far as the future of TTV Dhinakaran is concerned. Will going solo, does he have the muscle and a pan-Tamil Nadu appeal that he can actually go solo and take the space which has been ceded by EPS, OPS?
Well, we are looking at 4 different groups at this point in time. The DMK, Kamal Haasan, Rajinikanth and the AIADMK. Dhinakaran is the 5th group, assuming that the present AIADMK, the ruling AIADMK, manages to hold its own. What Dhinakaran's strategy on the table at this point in time is to ensure that he captures the AIADMK by the time elections are near. And that's where the judgment of the Madras High Court in the disqualification case of the 18 MLAs which the speaker had disqualified will come in handy. If the speaker's decision is turned down by the Madras High Court, expect that many of the present crop of MLAs and MPs in the AIADMK could possibly cross over to the Dhinakaran camp. And that's what his real strategy would be, to capture the ruling party. But yes, given the fact that he's able to strike out on his own, make his own party, will make him a force to reckon with. But yes, the AIADMK vote will get divided, and that won't be very good news for either Dhinakaran or even the EPS-OPS combined.
Akshay, if I can bring you in at this point of time, because you are there at the venue in Madurai, in how much time is TTV Dhinakaran expected to speak? What is happening there right now?
We've seen that, the TTV Dhinakaran faction addressing this crowd. Right now, Tamil Selvan is very, very close of TTV Dhinakaran, saying that and he's saying that this AIADMK government is not deserving of proper methodology in action. And he's saying that
All right, there seems to be some audio problem there with Akshaya's line, because and you can expect thousands and thousands of people there, too much of jostling there for the space as well. And let me at this point of time just bring in the TS Sudhir in this. Sudhir, also the fact that Sasikala is behind bars, the fact that TTV Dhinakaran is facing a case of bribery, the fact that there were allegations that he in fact tried to bribe the voters in RK Nagar, will he and this tainted image play some sort of a factor as far as the elections in Tamil Nadu is concerned, or the voters are accustomed to these sort of allegations and the leaders paying the money to the voters to vote?
Well, Dhinakaran, as far as the bribery case is concerned, managed to actually turn that spell of 40-odd days that he spent in Tihar jail into an advantage, because he was seen in the public realm, and more important, as far as he's concerned, among the AIADMK cadre, as someone who dared to defy the Delhi leadership, meaning the BJP. So in that sense, it actually worked to his advantage. As far as the taint is concerned, bribery during elections has been pretty much a part and parcel of elections in Tamil Nadu for many years now. It's not something new. In fact, it's almost hypocritical when the present ruling AIADMK accuses Dhinakaran of having done something like that during the RK Nagar by-election, because we all know who reported from RK Nagar that during the RK Nagar by-election, voters were paid money both by the Dhinakaran camp as well as the AIADMK camp, by using different kinds of means, by giving a 20 rupee note which could be later exchanged for either 4,000 or 6,000 rupees. Right. So that's been pretty much a part and parcel of the Tamil Nadu election scene. But yes, at this point in time, it all depends on how the two project themselves, the kind of response that they get from the people of Tamil Nadu.
Sudhir, stay on with me. We are being joined by Mr. A. Saravanan on the phone line. He is the leader of the DMK. Mr. Saravanan, how do you see this? Another political front being floated in Tamil Nadu. The space is getting cramped, sir.
Oh, yeah. See, Ankit, I think Mr. TTV Dhinakaran is out of options. He wants to stay relevant because Mr. Rajinikanth and Mr. Kamal Haasan has launched their parties and they are gaining a lot of traction. And he has also failed in his attempt to capture the AIADMK party. So he wants to carve out a space for him. So ultimately, he is also floating a new party. And I don't think this new party is going to make any difference. Unless and until he is going to capture back the AIADMK.
Mr. Saravanan, very interesting point that you're making, but I'm sure that as a mature political, analyst, you would also not want to rush in to completely brush aside TTV Dhinakaran's impact. Do you think that it is going to have much larger impact in further disintegration of the AIADMK and its cadre, which hence would help, your party in return and possibly the newbies Kamal Haasan and Rajinikanth?
See, his new party as such may not have any impact except that it will be the parking space for all the other the 18 MLAs or others who are disgruntled with the present leadership. The ultimate aim would be to go and take control of the AIADMK party. Unless he does that, the new party will not be much successful. He is not a tall leader. He is not a charismatic leader. He gains his power. He gains everything from the AIADMK party, from its established symbol, established voter base and everything. Unless he takes into the AIADMK party, it's going to be very difficult for him.
Sudhir, do you concur with what Mr. Saravanan is saying? Should DMK take TTV Dhinakaran that lightly?
Well, I don't think so, and I don't think the DMK will take TTV Dhinakaran lightly as well. What is definitely going to happen is that the AIADMK vote is going to split, given the manner in which everyone is either claiming inheritance to either Jayalalitha legacy or the MGR legacy, as we saw in the case of Rajinikanth. So the traditional AIADMK vote of about 30 to 40% will get splintered, and that will definitely work to the advantage of the DMK in terms of electoral dynamics. So that will be advantage DMK, but of the lot, I think TTV Dhinakaran, given his vast experience in actually fighting elections and also doing the backroom work for the AIADMK when Jayalalitha was around, I think the DMK will not take TTV Dhinakaran lightly. I think he remains the most potent force within the AIADMK lot as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned.
Muridharan Shivalingam was also, with us. He is from the EPS-OPS faction of the AIADMK. Why is it that you, on one hand, try to, dismiss TTV Dhinakaran's impact in the politics of Tamil Nadu? On the other, you rush in at the Supreme Court trying to get that verdict of the Delhi High Court in which they have allowed him to go ahead and float his own party. Isn't it not a sign of panic as far as the EPS-OPS faction is concerned, sir?
I don't think so, because this is similar to what they tried to do to the party for the last 1 year. They've been trying to sabotage the party. They're trying to pull down the government. So whatever they've been doing, all the fringe elements, some 20 MLAs are trying to rebel, and a lot of party guard is induced because of the money power they have and the confusion they have been trying to create. And this gang, as everyone knows, they're not into politics at all. They were just staying with Amma in Forest Garden residence. So just because of that, it cannot become, their right to keep, attacking the party. If what they're trying to do today, forming a party and, announcing a party name, etc., let them fight it ethically in the battleground, which is the election, instead of they trying to, muzzle us with money power.
Right. Mr. Saravanan, if you are still with us, do you think that, at this point of time, all right, we've lost Mr. Saravanan as of now. And Sudhir, if I can put that question to you, who should we look at? Because, as AIADMK is imploding, there are new factions coming in. Other Dravidian giant, DMK, is still around. I mean, under Stalin, they are still trying to make strides. This will be in 2019. Once again, they will try to be the game changers, also make an impact nationally. Who should they take, at least locally, as the biggest opponent in all this new bunch of parties and a disintegrated AIADMK?
See, even though a lot of media attention is being given to the actor-turned-politicians Rajinikanth and Kamal Haasan, I still do believe that the DMK and the AIADMK, given their traditional vote basis, given their presence in every village of Tamil Nadu, still is the most potent force as far as the politics of Tamil Nadu is concerned. So do not underestimate them. It will take a lot of time for Kamal Haasan and Rajinikanth to convert their fan association base, their popularity, the star power that they enjoy into votes whenever elections are next held in Tamil Nadu. So the DMK and the AIADMK are still the two poles around which the politics of Tamil Nadu will revolve. The DMK still continues to hold its base, even though it's a smaller base when compared to AIADMK. What it would hope for will be for the shrinking base and the fact that the AIADMK vote will get split between different players who want to all stake claim to the legacy of either an MGR or a Jayalalitha, and that would be really the best bet as far as the DMK is concerned. So we are looking at a splintered kind of a vote as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned. but how the two new players in Kamal Haasan and Rajinikanth play their cards from now on, or whether there is some kind of a coming together of some of these groups which could actually take place closer to the elections, will make this entire race far more interesting.
And also, do you see, this further confusion with TTV Dhinakaran also throwing in his hat as an advantage for newbies like Kamal Haasan and Rajinikanth, or their game doesn't get affected, it is further problem for the AIADMK and EPS, OPS?
Well, I think as far as TTV Dhinakaran is concerned, it's more of an in-house issue as far as of the AIADMK. Because as I said, TTV Dhinakaran is really looking to consolidate the entire AIADMK vote share behind him. That would be his really aim, and he would look at the next few weeks and months to be able to do so. If he manages to do so, he will have the consolidated vote bank of AIADMK, even if it is not in the range of 35 to 40%. Even if he gets at about 25-odd%, he would still be a player to reckon with. So do not rule out TTV Dhinakaran. What happens to the ruling AIADMK, we'll have to see whether they jump ship at the opportune time or whether they continue to sail with an EPS, OPS. The BJP, in that sense, is a dark horse. It doesn't really have a vote share to talk about, less than 3% in Tamil Nadu. But who does it back? In case if it backs Rajinikanth, what kind of an impact it could have on the Tamil Nadu political scene. So a lot of permutations and combinations definitely possible. The situation in Tamil Nadu definitely very fluid, very difficult to make a prediction at this point in time as to what things could look like, whether in 2019 Lok Sabha elections or whenever the assembly elections are next year.
Mr. Muridharan Shivalingam, if I can come to you, at this point of time, all indications are that TTV Dhinakaran, with the kind of crowd that he has gathered, has in fact at least he's managed to send across a bigger message to EPS, OPS. In the march that we saw that was conducted by the Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister, not as many people coming through. You can't just brush it aside by saying that all these people are paid.
We are not brushing it aside. We know it's money. It's money, money, money. So let them show that money power keeps squandering their money. But let me tell you one thing. This election is going to be very interesting because with Rajinikanth, Kamal Haasan, everybody coming in, everybody is going to divide the vote share. The vote share is always the same. It's only the new entrants who are going to divide it. So what's going to work in this election is going to be a very smart alliance. What if the parties which believe in God get together? There won't be any opposition at all. So we need to wait and watch how it's going to turn around, how the guy work. the manipulations and the calculations going to work at the end. So it's an interesting election. We need to wait and watch. We don't want to pass any judgments right now.
All right, T.S. Sudhir is going to stay back with us. So we'll also connect to our guest again. We're taking a very quick break. Focus in Madurai, the political capital of Tamil Nadu, which is once again seeing launch of another political party. We'll come back to it in just a short while. Stay tuned.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.